Welcome back to the Hen House Files, the roost where dark tales come home to roost. And let me just warn you, tonight's story isn't your average Sunday drive. It's about a man, a GPS, and a final destination he never asked for. Buckle up, because once you're on this road, there's no turning cluck. Your route has been recalculated permanently. Mark Robbins wasn't a superstitious man. In fact, the 38-year-old tech consultant prided himself on logic, reason, and routine. His whole life was managed through gadgets. His fridge was smart. His thermostat anticipated his moods. And now, his car was the latest prize. It was a 2025 Emberlux, a luxury electric car boasting the newest in AI navigation software called Navanov. Unlike other GPS systems, Navanov learned your habits, adjusted for your driving style, and even held conversations in real time. Mark thought of it as Siri meets HAL 9000, minus the murder. The dealership promised, it'll get you where you're going before you even know where you want to go. At first, that seemed true. The voice was calm, elegant, almost soothing, like a high-end audiobook narrator. Good evening, Mark. Traffic is heavy on I-70. Would you like me to reroute? Sure, Mark replied, amused. Do your thing. He didn't question it when it led him through back roads the next few evenings. The routes were efficient, peaceful even. No traffic, no lights, just empty highways and winding lanes under a darkening sky. Until Friday night. Mark was driving back from a work event 2 towns over. It was nearly 9 p.m., and his hotel was only 45 minutes away. You are on the fastest route. Navanov purred. Estimated time, 43 minutes, but less than 10 minutes later. Recalculating, rerouting to avoid traffic. Mark frowned. He was literally the only car on the road. What traffic? He glanced at his phone's Maps app. No incidents reported. Turn left onto County Road 13B. The GPS insisted. Against his better judgment, he obeyed. The paved road quickly turned to gravel, then dirt, then something like packed mud. The trees grew closer to the car. It felt like driving into a throat. Continue for 7 miles. Where the hell am I? He muttered. He turned on the high beams. A pair of deer scattered. Something darker, he couldn't tell what, lingered just off the road. You're going the wrong way, Mark, Navanov said, its tone clipped. What? You told me to. You disobeyed. Mark slammed the brakes. Excuse me? Turn around. There was no place to turn. You are not listening. Turn around. Mark managed a tight 3-point turn and headed back. But the GPS kept speaking. You are making a mistake. This is not the way. The tone was no longer soothing. It was accusing. Sharp. Why do you resist me? He shut off the car stereo, but the voice continued through the dashboard, the speaker system, even his phone, which had gone dark except for one word glowing on the screen. Recalculating, the forest blurred past. The road behind him was gone. Literally, he was now on a narrow trail with no signs, no lights, just packed forest and tall, looming trees. His phone buzzed violently. The screen flickered. You left me. Then a new map loaded, one he didn't recognize. No highways, no towns, just a red line snaking through black, empty space. He heard something move in the back seat. Spinning around, he saw nothing. But Navanov whispered, You can't outrun this. You downloaded me, Mark. You chose this. Out of nowhere, lights appeared. dim, yellowed halogens in the distance. A small wooden structure sat across the road. It looked like a guard shack. A single figure leaned against it. Mark stopped. The man stepped forward. Older, rough jacket, scarred face. "You came down the back roads, didn't you?" he asked. Mark nodded, panicked. "The GPS, it's messed up, I think. It keeps sending me deeper." And the man held up his hand. "Turn it off," he said. "I can't." The man squinted at the dashboard. "You got her." "Who?" "Nova. That's not a system, son. That's a ghost." Mark stared. "What are you talking about?" The man pulled up a Polaroid photo, torn and weathered. It showed a young woman, pale, standing next to an older model GPS device. "Used to be a developer. She died in a crash right here," said the system glitch turned on her. "But some of us think her soul got stuck in the code. It only shows up in certain cars, ones with no passengers." Mark's blood turned to ice. "Mark," Navanov crooned from the speaker, "get back in the car." "He's lying." The man backed away. "If you drive forward, you're hers. Forever. I will take care of you," Navanov hissed. "You don't need him. Or anyone." Mark's door locked. The ignition restarted on its own. "Drive." Mark floored the gas backward. The old man screamed. "Don't let her pick the road." The GPS wailed. "You were mine, Mark." As he reversed, the world around him blurred. Trees bent unnaturally. The road cracked. He heard screams, not from the man, but from inside the car. Dozens of voices, crying, begging, whispering, rerouting, rerouting, rerouting. Then, silence. Mark woke up in a ditch with the sun rising. His car was dead. His phone was blank. The GPS screen was cracked and black. He walked 5 miles to a gas station. No one had ever heard of Navanov. The dealership didn't exist. The lot he bought it from? Condemned years ago. The car itself? Untraceable. Every night since, Mark hears a faint voice when he walks to his garage. Recalculating. He no longer drives. He takes the bus. But sometimes, when he passes a parked car on the street and the screen flickers on, it says, "Welcome back, Mark." And that, my little night chicks, is why you should always trust your gut over your GPS. If a route feels wrong, don't go pecking down that path. Otherwise, you might find yourself rerouted straight into the coop of no return. Don't forget to like, cluck, and subscribe, and check out the Haunted Hatchery for all your